for your back. A shaky start, but it's something. It don't mean nice to take her out for her birthday somewhere different from the usual isolation of her room in the tea room. With the progress she's made into now, I don't think she'll have much of a problem going to the city. Right then, for the remainder of this class, I'd like you to work in groups of 3 or 4 on the problems in Chapter 12. I'll be here if you need me. Why is it always groups? I hate groups. Katawa sits behind his desk, pulls some loose sheets out of a folder, and starts on some kind of paperwork of his own. Tell teacher we're supposed to do that during that kind of thing after class, not during it. Regardless, I look to my right to pick out someone to form a group with. Given the two smiling faces hovering near mine, I don't think I'm going to get much say in the matter. I suppose you have a group then. He-chan, you want to work together? Okay, that's great. It's really been a while. Voice crack though. The class begins the process of noisily shuffling the desk around. With Shoujo and I doing the same as she puts hers in front of mine. She'll look lucky not to be able to hear the din of the classroom, which is loud enough to cause some discomfort. Truth be told, working with Shoujo and Misha is probably a good outcome. Shoujo and I are pretty good at this subject, and Misha has really nice handwriting. Oh, that's totally not creepy at all. As I looked at Misha, I noticed a tall figure behind her. The shadow catches Misha's attention as well. She turns her face to a dark-haired observer. Good afternoon, Hanako. Hello. Shizune finally notices Hanako after looking up and finding the gazes of Misha and I. In quick measure, she taps Misha on the shoulder to get her attention before signing away. She-chan says if you're looking for a group, you can join ours. Hanako looks down and blushes a little at the offer. Out of all the people in the classroom, Hanako is more familiar with the three of us, so it's reasonable that she'd come to us first. Then again, her actually coming up to a group with the intentions of joining us, something that she apparently very rarely did before. She leaves swiftly to drag her desk over, and Shizune and Misha wheel back to me as soon as her bags are done. I guess we get to play again, He-chan. You hardly ever play with us anymore. I wonder why. You two always seem to have some ulterior motive. That hurts, He-chan. I almost think you're insulting me. But it's He-chan, so I know that you're joking. Such a great sense of humor about it. It'd be awful if someone would take advantage of your good nature, like making you help them with their work. Wahahaha. Shizune seems excited for a second, surprised I'm willing to challenge her, but when she sees Hanako coming back, she backs off with a smile. I guess the mind games are over early today. Look at Misha's teeth. It doesn't look like she's a vampire. She's with a bunch of fangs. Hanako gently sets her desk in front of Misha's. Her eyes are locked downwards and I'm left wondering why until I look around the clues. Class, what the heck is a clues? Most are busy setting up their own groups, but a few are casting curious glances at her. At this range, it's hard to tell whether that is where their interest in her ends, or if they're talking about her as well. Strange, no one bats an eyelid when Hanako went out of class to avoid group work, but now that she's making an effort, they're staring at her if she's done something wrong. Also, I like this music now. We all move to sort ourselves out, spreading our textbooks and worksheets around the largest surface created by the 4 joint desks. It isn't long before the class as a whole gets down to work. Hi Hanako, it's nice to finally work with you. Yeah. All the reason He-chan has been avoiding us lately, She-chan says it's a little rude, but if He-chan wants to spend time with a cute guy, it's understandable. I don't think it's like that. Hanako's such a fidget, unused to this kind of attention. I think that the only person who dropped the conversation by now, but Misha is like the antithesis of Hanako. Part of that includes being blind or ordinary social cues, while Hanako is always sensitive to them. Further that, Misha bows ahead with the questions, too quickly for me to get a chance to interject and guide the discussion to a more comfortable. Really? So he wasn't hanging out with you yesterday? No? Guess I can feel my cover being blown already. Lily didn't want Hanako to know that we were buying presents for her, let alone planning out her birthday party. It wouldn't be good for her to find out. Misha, shut up. Shut up, Misha. Yeah, I was doing something else. You know how it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Really, I was wondering why it was on point for He-chan to blow us off like that. If it wasn't to spend time with Hanako, then what could it be? It's really interesting. Please shut up. Now it's just starting to feel like an interrogation. I'm surprised at how Misha is able to exert such a feeling of pressure while actually intending to. What? Who are you with, Lily? I don't know why Hanako manages to stumble on the answer. She may be dreadfully quiet and shy, but she's very intuitive. Well, what makes you say that? Yesterday Lily said something similar. Suspicious, He-chan. I demanded you explain yourself. Hey, shouldn't we be doing the assignment? But it's so mysterious. Even Hanako wants to know. Tender look at Hanako shoe from the expression on her face. It's obvious that she wants to know as well. And I think we're past the point where I could ease her out of having to provide an explanation. No, just lie. Or jump out the window. Or do both, lie and jump out the window. I apologize to Lily in my mind, like she really did want to keep it a secret, but now it almost seems no, it doesn't seem almost possible now. Feel a rush of conflicting emotions, so jumbled I can't really identify them, but they clash on in my head to try to come down to speak. Alright, I'll tell you. I went to town with Lily, but it wasn't what you think. Lily and I were, Hanako's birthday. We were, cat is out of the bag, but it was like Hanako was taking it a little better than I thought she would. Brief silent passes on our little girl, but Susan and Misha look at each other sheepishly. You thought they didn't expect their game to turn out like this? Yeah, you know what you did. You know what you both did. You know what you did. She looks up to Hanako in order to apologize and pauses. Hanako is sitting at the middle of her desk and barely moving, a maudlin expression on her face. I guess I was wrong about her taking it well. Hanako, I'm sorry. There's a few seconds pause, but Hanako lifts and shakes her head. It's okay. Her expressions look odd, like she's very tired, but that doesn't seem natural. Birds laughing alarming. Nobody really wants to continue with the current conversation, so we open our textbook and begin our group book. It's pretty dull. Two equations we're supposed to work out as a group will take a while. Most of it's going to be boring and mechanical. It also doesn't help that still didn't go as bad as it could have. It has left an awkward atmosphere around us. Still, we managed. Shizune's face betrayed as she was about to say the same expectations from our work. As I do, and the two of us begin to write our group results. Misha, on the other hand, is crunching up her lips and very visibly trying to make heads or tails of what we're doing. Hanako is looking on quietly, observing what we write and what I say. She usually has the same expression when the teacher speaks. It's a shame her attendance is so unreliable. With the way she takes in information, I think she'd do quite well in class. She actually followed the lessons regularly. I wonder if this might be why Shizune seems so hard on her. Hey, Hanako, do you understand this? Misha looks to Hanako, but I suspect her hope is more to find a comrade in ignorance rather than genuine help. Not really, guess. Surprised by how tense she is in answering, but she settles back down. She breathes out, and the way her upper body and head lower reminds me of a deflating balloon. You okay? I could go over this bit if you want. Hanako shakes her head slightly, but then again, I don't think she needs extra explanation despite what she said. Misha quickly interjects, entirely oblivious, and I end up slowly going through how we ended up at one of our results, step by step. Times like this remind me that this kind of work may not be mechanical for everyone, but rather feels that way to me due to my grasp of the subject. It's a satisfying feeling. As Misha brings her bald fist into an open hand in realization, discover another nice feeling. My explanation got through to her, and she manages to work out the next equation by herself with a minimum of guidance. Through all of this, Hanako is unusually unresponsive. She's normally very quiet, but one can still see her eyes roving periodically over the landscape of the classroom. In front of her, or anxiously moving her hands in some way, or shifting her shoulders periodically. Right now, these small movements that I've gotten used to seeing are all missing. Someone's not moving at all is definitely weird. Even Misha can tell there's something wrong. Hanako, are you sure you're okay? Yes. Are you sure? I'm fine. In a more strong time, but she turns away. She says it only makes me doubt her answer. But at the same time, I can tell she doesn't want to talk about it. I'm gonna edit. Having already ended one very awkward conversation today, I'm still not fully over. I don't want to pursue the matter too much either. We settle back into our routine, debating over our answers whenever a doubt comes up. But as time goes on, I notice that Hanako isn't talking at all. It's frustrating. She had made so much progress. It makes me a little angry at Shizune and Misha for undoing the surprise Lily and I wanted to keep secret so much. I know I'm at fault too. Maybe I could have kept it under wraps somehow. Shizune had noticed Hanako's silence as well. He's also getting antsy. You can see it on her face. It's strange that even though she's deaf, Shizune has perceived Hanako's unusual quietness sooner than Misha. Hanako, you're being too quiet. You have to contribute too. Someday we might work on a bigger project like that one so big it's worth celebrating afterwards, like with ice cream or cake. If you act like this, we won't take you along. Kenzo is trying to tease her, trying to bring out a shower, but I don't think that kind of approach will work on Hanako. Will just make her feel worse. Guys, don't tease her like that. He's trying to talk in good fun. She tries to she teases everyone anyways. They do back off, though, with Misha moving away from the issue by asking me a question again. Seeing how difficult the problem she's working on is, I don't know if it was skillful dodge or more coincidence. It takes way more of a time than necessary because Shizune keeps just agreeing with me while trying to explain it to Misha. Misha is quick to believe her over me, so quick in fact that she forgets to translate what Shizune is saying. And I'm gonna end it here.